Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're reading When Someone Touches You by my name is Shy Almatpat. So let's get into it. Midoriya. Lion jumped a bit, and that's when they saw green floppy hair with the corner of their eye. And there it was Midoriya that they had jumped into. He wrapped his arms around him and let out a few sobs. Hey, Lion, what's going on? And that's when he noticed a stranger getting up to leave. Hi. Do you know what happened to them? Midoriya asked with pure curiosity and worry about his lover. Sorry, I don't know, the stranger said, turning around to leave. Lion's eyes widened with pure hatred. Midoriya, not knowing the situation, just nodded as a thank you to the stranger. Then he panicked as YN suddenly ran towards the stranger and punched him in the face, causing a tooth to fall out. YN, what the hell? That's what he gets for touching me, you said with venom in your tone. Did you say he touched you? Midoriya whispered and stopped checking on the harasser. Yeah, When sentence was cut off and Midoriya activated One for All, and poof, he was gone. And so was your harasser. 30 minutes later, you were looking around nervously, trying to locate him. Hey love, I'm back, Izuku said between pants, and took a seat. Where were you? And why the hell are you panting? You shouted, sitting next to him. I dropped the criminal at the police department, and when we got there he immediately confessed. But they still want to take your statement. He pouted a bit, before looking you in the eyes, hugging you close. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. If I had just gotten here sooner, I could have prevented him from touching you. I swear, I'll do my best to protect you. Mine chuckled a bit, then hugged their little hero back. There was a moment of comfortable silence, until... Hey, why is there blood on your shirt? Bakugou. Hey, you good, dumbass? He asked, looking at YN. Oh, thank God, you said, jumping in Bakugou's arms. That pervert touched me. Who? Bakugou shouted, hugging YN back. He looked around and spotted someone trying to sneak away. He softly smiled at YN and stopped hugging them. Wait here, baby, he said, kissing your cheek, and quickly running towards the idiot. A few minutes later, Bakugou came back, dragging the man by his collar with a smile on his face. Is this him? He asked, still smiling like a cute little baby. Ryan took a look at the man, who was surprisingly unharmed. He hummed. Bakugou's innocent little smile quickly turned into an evil smirk. Here, go get us some drinks. I'll be there shortly. Alright? Okay, you mumbled, taking the money and yourself and leaving. While you were skipping away, there was the man who harassed you, screaming in horror in the background. Todoroki. I'm sorry I'm late, he mumbled, hugging you from behind and burying his face into your neck. Who's that? He asked, noticing the stranger on the bench. The guy started nervously sweating when he recognized Todoroki as the son of Endeavor. Nobody. I'll be on my way now. He nervously chuckled, getting up to leave. No. This guy touched me. Lion said with disgust and anger in her tone. Please forgive me. I didn't mean it. I swear. The guy shouted, kneeling down in front of Todoroki, who was still hugging YN. Todoroki let go of you with a sigh. Come on, let's go. Todoroki said to him. Where to? The guy nervously asked, getting up. The police station, Todoroki said, looking at him like he was the stupidest creature on the whole earth. The guy was about to disagree when Todoroki spoke up again. Or should I take you to my father? He asked, wrapping and kissing your hand, giving you a reassuring smile. No. The man mumbled. Good. Come with me, love. They're gonna want to hear your side of the story, Todoroki said, holding your hand. So there were burn marks all over Peter's body. Do you know anything about that? The detective asked. He disagreed, but he had no idea just what Todoroki did. Kirishima. Babe, are you okay? Kirishima asked, keeping his hands on my shoulder. Carrie, this thing did something very unmanly, he said in a disgusted tone. What? Kirishima asked, looking at YN. And then the guy. He touched my thighs. You shouted. Kirishima stood there, piecing everything together while thinking, when he snapped out of his deep thoughts. Kirishima slowly walked over to the man with the darkest aura ever. He lightly grabbed Peter's shoulders, then looked him straight in the eyes and started lecturing him about manliness and how to treat people. After 5 minutes, the guy ran off crying. While Kirishima smiled and waved goodbye at him. Forget the date. Let's go home, he said, holding your hand. And as soon as you got home, Kirishima made you take a bath. He kept telling himself how unmanly he was for not getting there sooner. Kaminari. It didn't take so long for Kaminari to realize what was going on. After all, he was friends with Mineta, so of course he has been seeing this happen often, and you could tell from the expression on your face. He took one look at your eyes before asking, Lian, is something wrong? You nodded, about to explain, before he punched the guy in the face, electrocuting him as well. How dare you touch my Lian, or touch anyone that way? You know, you deserve to go to jail, and I'm gonna take you there myself, so you don't do that to anyone else. And then, he dragged him to a police station, with you following him, with a soft smile on your face. Sero. Lian, are you alright? He asked, concerned as he ran into his arms. Pale. This guy touched me, Sero. You yelled, gesturing at someone, and then you saw him frown. And in mere seconds before the guy could even think to run, he had wrapped him up with tape, glaring at him and lecturing him about how he shouldn't do that. He then called the cops, with the guy tied up on the ground, with people all watching around you. You smiled proudly, hugging him and saying things that was muffled by his shirt. His expression softened as he looked at you and wrapped his arms around your waist, kissing your forehead. It's nothing. You know I'll always be there for you.